All right, it's Kannon. My shirt says, enjoying LA Vida, enjoying that LA life. In honor of our guest today, Troye Sivan, who is joining us from his house in Los Angeles. He's going to show us around that house a little bit. Wait till you see the skylight. Spectacular. Go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. That's how you can win virtual meet and greets with your favorite artists. Let's get right into it with Troye on OHP.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.
So where are you today, Troye?
Today I am in LA. Where are you?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, in my studio / third bedroom. Very professional.
I love Atlanta so much.
Really? Why do you like Atlanta?
I've been for I've been a bunch of times and for quite long periods because they filmed a lot of stuff there. So I've been for 5 weeks here and 6 weeks there, and felt like I kind of lived there for a little bit. I had a car and I was staying in Midtown and got to go out to some of the bars there and good food. I love the Piedmont Park. My dog really likes Piedmont Park. Yeah.
Well, you had a very good answer for that question. That was really good. What were you filming here?
The first thing I filmed there was a movie called Boy Erased. That was maybe 4 years ago now. And then I filmed a movie there last year that we did in 2 chunks because we got shut down. That is not out yet, but I think it's going to come out next year.
Cool. The other screen we've seen you on is on Rihanna's fashion show, and that was absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Yeah,
how did it feel?
That show was so crazy, and it felt like I was at the VMAs or something. There was just hundreds of dancers and makeup artists and stylists, and there was such a good energy. It was amazing.
What did it feel like to look back at it and see what it looked like when it was done? And for lack of a better word, how cool you looked. You looked so incredible. I mean, even you had to be impressed yourself when you watched that back and holy shit, I look good.
Thanks so much. No, it was crazy. I think just the scale of it is what really got me, because we felt it on the day. There was drones and cranes, and the architecture of the building was amazing. So I knew it was going to be sick. But then watching the whole show put together, it's just the coolest way to do a fashion show.
How did you originally find out that Rihanna wanted you to be a part of that?
It came through an email, and it was it said Rihanna has requesed," and I was like, I do not believe this. This has got to be some sort of this is scam. Some PR team that's and the only when I met her did I actually believe. I was like, oh no, she's fully involved in all of these decisions. And so I was just really honored. I was in Australia in lockdown and was whoa. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to be not in my bedroom anymore. I'm going to be walking in the Fenty show. It just was crazy.
Yeah. Going from 0 to 100 immediately. Why do you think it was important for you to do that? I know you've been very open about some struggles you've had in the past, and I'm not sure, we ever get rid of our struggles. We learn to live with them. What was it? How was it important in that way for you to do that?
Yeah, I think over the course of the pandemic, having way too much time inside to question everything about yourself, including, your body. And also it was weird because it felt like I felt like life should have paused during the pandemic, but no, you're still growing up, your body's changing and whatever. And so it was a really weird time for me. And I think in a lot of ways doing the show was actually quite empowering, and Fenty is so about celebrating everyone for exactly who they are. And so they just created such a cool, safe space to really feel hot in that moment, and that's such a gift to give people, to allow them to kind of see their beauty, for what it is. It was special. It was nice.
Man, just hearing about it feels special. I wish I could have that feeling at some point.
I need to walk in the Fenty show.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure that's going to happen very soon. Keep waiting for that.
Yeah.
Tell me about, a lot of people are going to wonder if you're working on anything else as far as films go, and if we're going to see you on any other screens in the near future.
Yeah, so there's some really, really, really cool stuff coming up, but I can't talk about it. Sorry.
I love it when artists say that. It's like, shh.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to talk about it soon, but there's some like really exciting stuff happening. So yeah, we'll see. But I mean, I finished the movie that I was just talking about, and so that's all done. And like I said, hopefully it'll come out next year. So that'll probably be the first thing that people see.
Well, I love the music. Whenever I see that you've got a song coming out, I get excited. Your voice is so incredible. It's always so amazing to hear you on any project. Tell me about Angel Baby. And I love the way you've described what this song is and, and why the world needed it. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, I was in Australia, and it was hard to be creative because a lot of the people that I, work with, they're all over here or they're in Europe or whatever. And so I was like really, really seeking out ways to kind of just like, get my brain working basically. And my friend Sarah sent me the chorus of Angel Baby. And I was like, wait, this chorus sounds like it's like, I feel like it's existed forever somehow. Like it just felt so familiar and epic and like huge and kind of camp, and like it was not shy about being what it is, which is this like massive power ballad. And I just it felt really refreshing to me and exciting to me. And so then it was about kind of as an exercise, seeing how can I tell my story through this song without messing up this like perfect chorus. And so I wrote the verses and the bridge, and yeah, it just tells a story of like being kind of broken and spent and like not having a ton of hope. And then it goes into this full fantasy of like someone showing up on a rainy night, and it's like some sort of rom-com scene, and becoming this massive loving like power ballad. I love it. And tell me about the video as well. The video was so much fun. I worked with Luke Guilford, who I've worked with before. He's like a really good friend of mine. And it was really just about like celebrating love. It's like, I think I love, and I like want love in my life. And we've got a bunch of real couples to be in the video and to just kind of celebrate being in love, because I think it's just like the nicest thing, and I think it's something that everyone wants. So it was just a really like sweet romantic day. Made me feel very single afterwards. What if you could be famous or find true love? Which one would you choose? True love, 100%. You really mean that? And I don't think you're around. I think you mean that. No. I mean that wholeheartedly. If I can make music still, I am happy, So it's like, I wasn't going to make you choose between those two. I'm not that cruel. No, that would be really sinister. I would be okay. I think if I had like good family, good friends, good partner, I would be stoked. Before we go, I'd like to do a little like dive into your IG and just see, whenever I see things, I'm like, I wonder where their mind was when they posted that. What were they thinking? But I think for you, like, let's look at it and let's just see, I don't know, what comes to mind as important to you. Sure. First picture you want to dive into and tell me what it means to you. What do you see that looks important to you and you feel like you should tell the world what it's about? Ooh, I mean, the first one is probably the Angel Baby video, which is the third post. Yeah, I mean, it just like, I'm really, really proud of the video, and I'm super stoked with how it turned out. So I would say that one. Look at you, man. Going for it, living the fantasy. Like doing it. Really, really doing it. I don't know about you, but I don't like to go down too far in mine, because if I see stuff I posted like a year ago, I'm like, what? Right. This was so sweet. So Jay Hart, who wrote Angel Baby with me, this is a video that his parents sent him of them like slow dancing to the song, and it actually made me cry. Like, I was so touched by this video, because I don't know how long they've been together for, but like, I mean, that's the dream. Oh, it's so sweet. I don't even know them, and it makes me want to cry. I know, right? It's just a ton of my butt as well. There is a lot of butt going on. I need to slow down. No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, there it is. Yep. I mean, that is no one is going to ever ask you to slow that down. I promise. Okay. Good to know. Let's choose one more that you'd like to highlight for the world. I guess maybe the one on the left with all of the like jewels on my face.
Oh yes, there's like an Olivia Rodrigo thing going on.
Oh wait, you know what? No, let's do my house. I can see my house. That's the bottom middle.
Wow, what a cool house.
Thanks. So that was my like lockdown. I miss it so much looking at it now. Yeah, it was during lockdown. I've always loved interiors and architecture and never really had the time to like explore it. And this was just like a passion project for me about, you know, crafting my like dream space. And I just feel so lucky to live there. And it was such a good time.
What are some of the features you really love? I like this table is obviously incredible. Where did that come from?
So it was like custom made from a big tree, a huge tree. I really wanted to bring in a lot of nature into the house, and you can see I've got like a big tree in the house. That was always a fantasy of mine. I was like, I want to have a tree that it's like, how did that get here, and how is it surviving? And the tree is actually so happy. It's very happy in the house, so that makes me happy.
I love it. What's through this door?
That is not a door. It's like a panel, but around the corner there is the kitchen. I've got a tree in this room.
You can see. Oh yeah. So this is your house in LA?
Yeah, my house in LA. I've got this like, I don't know what it's actually called, but it's pretty big. It's like taller than me.
And you've got nice windows in there too. It's a nice open space. It feels like it's breathing.
Yeah, no, and it's a big like.
Oh, that doesn't suck at all.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
I love it. Well, thank you for your time. Thanks for showing us around. We really appreciate your energy and your talent and your good vibes. As always, you're just you're a force, and it's an honor to have you on. It really is.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so nice to talk to you. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, for sure.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.